Objective Alpha compromised. Take it back.
Love that snake in action.
Friendly UAV on station. Enemy counter UAV is active. Enemy controls 2 objectives. Push the
The fuck was that?
Changing back.
That was like a dog or some shit. Just say as well, there's going to be quite a lengthy intro. I think it's about 8 minutes, so if you don't want to listen to like my thoughts, feelings on the game, my pros and cons, just skip 8 minutes in and you'll get to the gameplay. Morning everyone. So I'm a bit late to the party, but I've been like working all week and stuff like that. I managed to get my hands on the beta on Thursday, managed to get some gameplay. So today's just going to be my like overall thoughts, feelings, pros, cons, that sort of thing to the actual game at the moment. I do believe a couple of things will change. It is a beta, but don't expect too much changes. This is literally the game. There might be a couple of audio changes, maybe visual, buffs and nerfs to guns, that sort of thing. But other than that, there won't be a whole lot. I will just get into a couple of the things that I did like about the beta to start with. And first of all, the recoil on guns. As you'll see from today's gameplay, and if you've already watched the Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, having recoil on guns is nice. And I did actually go back onto Warzone yesterday with a couple of friends, and it's night and day. I played this for a couple of games before I went onto Warzone, and it was like going from a completely like different game in the sense of you had to control your guns to a game where it was just far too easy. I was just literally lasering people, even with like SMGs on Warzone. I think the recoil is a really good addition, and it does create like a skill gap. I really like that. Another thing, I think visually it looks really good. I am playing on PC, so I don't really know about console, but I don't even have the best setup. I only have like a 3070 graphics card, that sort of thing, and it looks visually really impressive. The guns look really good, the operators look really good, and that'll get me into my next point. The operators on this game, I really like them. It's gone back to kind of how Modern Warfare 2019 was and Warzone was to start with. None of this like Fortnite-y stuff. It's just like a proper kind of dark, grim kind of operator. I like it. Or just like standard kind of war gear. It looks good. And I really like the guy who I'm playing as. His moustache is absolutely amazing. Another thing that I did really like as well was the movement. I did notice... So I'm playing this game, I'm not really as fast as I am on, say, like Warzone or Modern Warfare 2019, and I like that. I like that I'm going to have to learn and kind of adapt, play more like positionally, that sort of thing. Kind of going back to the old school CODs, which I do really like. And just on that, playing positionally, the audio, there's a lot of people that have got a lot of negatives to say about the audio at the minute, saying it's too loud. It is, but it's what we wanted. We wanted to be able to hear the footsteps. We wanted, I don't know, kind of really good audio, and they've given us it, but I think it's just a tiny bit too loud. They just need to turn it down a little bit. The overall TTK, again, this could be kind of a controversial point. I like it. I like the fact that it's fast, and the gun's actually killed, you know, where we're used to unloading half a mag into someone for them to die. On this, if you hit your shots, you can wipe 3 or 4 people with, say, 30-40 bullets. I like that. And for Warzone 2, when you're going to have the plates on as well, I think it'll make a good balance. So yeah, might be a controversial statement, but I really do like that. Next point, I really do like the overall map design, barring like the museum map. It's kind of like the sandy building ones. I just don't like the flow of that map. I don't think it plays that well. But 3 out of 4 maps to be really good in my opinion is a win, and very good for Activision. I rate the maps, really like them. I can't wait to get my hands on the full game and try all the other maps. Yeah, so there's like my overall pros to this game. And as I say, I didn't really get a whole like load of time. I'm only level 16. I think I ended up playing about 7 or 8 games. So obviously I'll learn more as I play more. I'm going to be playing over the weekend. I will get into a couple of negatives. This, for me, personally, so you're going into your gunsmith, going into your loadout, press R for gunsmith. There's just too much, far too much. Right, so if we go onto the sites, look, I don't even know how many there is, but that's just way too much in my opinion. You're talking about 30 sites. Why? There's just no need. I don't get it. Like, for me, there's just far too much going on. Same with the lasers. How much different can this laser be from this laser? I just don't get it. Barrels, yeah, I understand the barrels, but don't know, far too much going on. I think they've overcomplicated it, but again, that's just my opinion. Not really a fan of this sort of progression system either. That's just me. I'd prefer like getting to a certain level, unlocking a gun. There you go. This is just a bit too overcomplicated. Don't know, maybe it'll grow on me, maybe not. Not 100% on it yet. Another thing, the perk system. So how do I go on this? So we get, let's have a look at options, edit perks. So you start with 2 perks, which are like just standard sort of perks, and then as you're playing, you unlock this perk like through getting kills or just playing for a certain amount of time, and then same for perk number 3, more kills, and the longer you play, you unlock this, and then you keep these in game. Do I like this system? Not really. I don't understand why I can't just choose my perks and they're the perks that I have. It might grow on me again, but I see what they're trying to do. Trying to make things like ghosts and stuff like harder to have. I don't know. I'm on the fence really on this. I'm not really a 100% fan of it. But what I do think that the perks need is ninja. If you're going to keep the loud audio, you need a perk where people like myself, and I know many other people, like to play aggressive, so you're like running in, that sort of thing. You don't need to be silent, but you just need to be quiet, like, and you need to be able to hear while running, because when you're running, your footsteps sound like you've got bloody concrete in your boots. I don't know. Not really a massive fan of that. And the last 2 things which I've noticed, which I'm not really a fan of, I don't understand, like the whole slide cancel movement thing. Is it a thing in this game or is it not? I see people doing it and you try and replicate it, and it's not the same as it was in Modern Warfare 2019 or Warzone. So is it actually meant to be in the game or not? I don't really understand, because you can do it, but I don't think you're meant to be able to do it. So it's just a weird thing. Like, just decide, Activision, if you want it in the game or not, and then kind of go from there. I don't know. Personally, I don't think it's needed. Still got your other movements, like your drop shots, your bunny hops, your movements, that sort of things. Slide cancelling, yeah, it was fun. Was it a skill gap? Probably. But it's just a bit boring, just tapping BBA all the time and stim shot, fly past someone, break the camera and stuff like that. It was just a bit boring. So this is refreshing, not having to slide cancel all the time. But again, people are still doing it. There are ways of doing it. If you want to look into that, you just YouTube how to slide cancel Modern Warfare 2, you'll find it. But I just don't think it's needed or it's necessary. So just decide if you want it in the game or not, in my opinion. And lastly, which I am very upset about, there is no nukes. There's no nukes in the game. It's on the original Modern Warfare 2, it was 25 kills to get a nuke, and you needed it as a kill streak. They did away with that in like the later games, even in like Vanguard. You just needed 25 kills, and you got a nuke or a Moab or something like that, and you didn't actually have to have it as a kill streak. But in this game, you don't have it. I don't understand why. I think it's a really good addition, and really, really good for, like, I don't know, you could even be losing and you pull out a nuke. It's just a really good feeling, so in my opinion, bring it back. So they're my overall thoughts on the game. I might make another video and stuff like that in the future, once I've played it a bit more. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play my first ever game on the Modern Warfare 2 beta, and yeah, you see how I got on. And I do apologise, because the first half of it I was playing in 80 FOV. I didn't even realise, I didn't even go into my settings or anything like that, change anything. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. What map we got? Yeah, gives that fucking 74 you. Let's go.
Team deathmatch. All Strasser, destroy the enemy.
Oh god. Why's my FOV at 80? There's my first kill. Second. I need to change my FOV. Jesus Christ, the footsteps are loud. Holy fuck.
Standing by.
There's another one there.
Requesting recon flyover.
UAV is on station.
What's your plan?
Hostile standing by.
Throwing drill charge.
The fuck's that?
Enemy
Doing bits, lad.
holding. Requesting close air. Target marked.
Solid copy. Launching SAE. Inbound hub. Solid hit. Contact on target.
Am I on? I'm on 10 for none.
Bomber online.
I really need to up my FOV. I'm scared. You can't move while mounted anymore.
Reloading. All but you up. Switching back. Changing
Get
back.
some.
Mission complete. Keep fighting. Friendly UAV on station.
Love that. No.
Changing back. Reloading.
Yes, then Gary. It's my first game, dude. I'm on 14 for none. I ain't even died. I'm dead.
Target marked. Request fire mission.
Woo.
Friendly cruise missile approaching target.
I need to up my FOV as well. I've got it on 80.
Loading.
No! Right. Where's my FOV? Jesus
Switching back.
Christ.
What's your plan? Enemy in the area.
Where's FOV? Ah. I know, what was I doing, man?
Activated.
Oh, not that sliding thing.
Reloading. Reloading.
Run around now like a gadgepot with my AK.
Enemy in the area.
Oh, it's going so well.
UAV in the area.
Changing max.
I love this AK. How's that do? It's a snapshot.
Switching max. Loading. Using drill charge. Changing max. Switching max. I'm with you. Changing max.
That sniper's got a 6-shot. Oh.
On the run. Keep it up.
Can get shot on, kid.
Switching max.
Jesus Christ. Team shot me.
Throwing drill charge. Changing max.
UAV online.
Was that game winning kill as well?
Mission is complete. Good
First
work.
game, top of leaderboard. I think I died about 5 times. 20 for 5, take that. There we go, look. Fuck about. Fuck. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Cheers!